Welcome everybody to my second part of my Black Ops 1 modding series, and this is actually my second attempt to record it because I thought it would be a good idea to put in a noise gate to reduce, yeah, the background sound, and sometimes when I breathe out, because the microphone is in front of my face, you can hear that. I wanted to reduce that with a noise gate, but apparently it did not record any of my voice. Yeah, so this tutorial won't be so much in depth about changing the files, but I try to my best to explain it as best as possible. So forgive me. So in this video, I won't show you in depth how to edit every single file. So if you haven't watched part 1 of this series, I really recommend watching it beforehand, because then you know some basics about converting the files, where to get the tools for it, and how to work with Photoshop, or I don't show GIMP, but you will learn how to work with the files in Photoshop, and how to get set up. So if you haven't watched part 1 already, I recommend doing this before watching this video, because like I said in the first part, I won't be able to go in depth of the tutorial, and I also will put a written tutorial in the description where you can find all the files like in the last video, but I will try to show you where this is. So in this tutorial, I want to change a few things. For example, in the menu map selection, when you go into zombies, go online, or in solo, there's a little background with a bloody hand that you can see. We're gonna change that. And also, when you search online, there's a little icon with a zombie. We're gonna change that, as you can see down here. Also, we go into start modding Kino der Toten, as you also can preview here. The load screen for solo will not be implemented in there, but I'm gonna show you how to change it for the multiplayer, because in the multiplayer there's a static image with the loading screen, and you can change that. I mean, you can change also this single player one, but that's for another video, because you need to actually make a video file for this. So let's just get right into it. So I quickly opened up all the archives that we need. So first of all would be in IW04. There is the load screen for the single player. It's just called load screen underscore zombie underscore theater. Also here's the loading screen for Pentagon, for the map 5, and for Dead Ops, and all the multiplayer loading screens if you wanna change them. But since we're not gonna change it in this video, I'm gonna leave it open. I'm just gonna tell you that, and you can change it, drag it in your file, and have fun. The next one would be in IW05, or the next two one. It's called playlist underscore co-op underscore zombie. We can drag this out. Also, the other one would be menu. No, where is it? Here. Menu underscore zombie underscore lobby underscore frame underscore outer underscore in game. And you just drag it out to you. I already did that, and then you can convert it. And as you can see, this is a little background I meant, and the little icon I meant. And yeah, so the next one would be in IW7. This is a little picture you see when you select a map in solo, or if you search for a map online. So for Toten, it would be zombie underscore theater. You just drag it out, convert it with the converter, and I changed it with some concept art I found in IW08. As you can see, the underscore theater 124. Those are some pretty cool concept arts from Toten. I can drag them out for you and convert it. Can't really see that, but here is the concept art from Toten from the outside, which is also from the loading screen, so this is kind of fitting. I'm just gonna delete those files. And yeah. And the next one would be the zombie model. So this is, if you go into your main folder, you scroll all the way down to the localized underscore English. In the IW00 file, you will find pretty much at the bottom those files: c underscore ger underscore honorguard underscore zombie underscore body 1. And we only need the S and the C file. You drag it out, convert it, and yeah. So after we got all the files we needed, we can start with the menu online map selection. I already changed that, but yeah, this is the loading screen. I tried to make it work, but as I said, it's just for online if you play with your friends or so, because then you have a static image. So going one back, menu online IP selection. So if you choose it, you see, you don't see this, but you see the original picture. You can just drag something over there or do the effort and select it with the polygon tool and carefully create a clipping mask. But yeah, a good tip would be if you have a look under channels, you see an alpha channel. If you have an alpha channel, you always need to go as save as the DDS file. Save. Yes. Just replace it and select the 1-bit alpha, or else the alpha channel will be lost and the games will have some problems. So let's minimize that. After you've done, just drag it on the converter, convert it back, and put it in your IW44 or 43 file, depending on what you have, on what you created. The zombies, like I said, you need 2 files from the folder, and you need to create them equally. So a little correction on this part, you don't need to create them equally. They will still work, but it will look better since those are overlays. So if you create one in white and the other one is green, you see the light green overlay. So they should resemble each other nearly as much, but they don't need to be the same. Back to the IWI files and drag it into your folder. It does not need to be a localized, another localized folder for the others. It will just load them, so there's no problem. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the results in the game now. So you can see what effects those have in the game. So okay, let's just go in. So if you go on online, click on find match, you can see the background changed here, and the little icon I meant before with the zombie in there changed also. So let's go back into solo and look at Keynote Token. As you can see, this is the new picture from concept art. As you can see with the house, the house extension, which is not there. This is pretty dark, and there's a water puddle. And if we load up,
Entry 741021.
yeah, as you can see, the background I changed
I still do not trust
did
my
not took
unconventional
effect
allies,
because
but
this
they
is
are
actually a
invaluable
video.
to me.
I thought it would be a rendering this spinning down there, but well, good that I learned. So as we come in game, we just type in God mode, put the time scale to 10,
Gonna have to get the power on.
and
It's like deja vu all over.
those flags are meant. And as you can see, the zombies have a little beach in there, and they have white clothing. Does not look pretty, but for the purpose of the tutorial, it's enough. Yeah. So for a quick tour, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna change next video. First of all, these flags, then those little pictures from the theater, also the pictures of the heroes, and probably the mystery box if the video is not too long. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and for every recommendation on what I could do better, I would be thankful. So see you at the next one. Bye.